Can you please talk about Operation Domino? Okay, so Operation Domino is only a Legends concept. Now, in the aftermath of the declaration of the rebellion, the rebels began structuring its forces into regional military commands. These were known as sector forces. Now, Operation Domino was spearheaded by Mon Mothma and other senior leaders. This aimed to deliver powerful blows against vulnerable Imperial outposts. The idea was pretty simple. Mobilize stronger rebel detachments to win decisive engagements, secure planetary strongholds, and demonstrate that freedom from Imperial control is achievable. Through these victories, the rebellion hoped that it would set off a chain reaction, planet after planet throwing off Imperial rule through their examples. But the plan misfired. Rather than encouraging resistance, this operation exposed just how fragmented and underprepared certain rebel cells were. Local uprisings that answered the Alliance call to bear arms, they were swiftly identified and targeted. The Empire branding these worlds as succession planets, they responded with overwhelming force. Without adequate coordination or support, any rebel aligned units were overrun. Naturally, their command structures, they just shattered. What was intended to be a sweeping liberation campaign quickly devolved into a series of catastrophic defeats. Entire rebel armies were destroyed. This led others to disband, flee, or go into hiding. Mon Mothma and the Alliance's leadership learned a very hard truth. While they did have numbers on paper, dozens of sector forces, they lacked the essentials of a functioning war machine. Some units had no access to proper bases or supplies. Others operated without air support or even heavy weaponry. Most soldiers had received little to no formal training. The dream of a spontaneous galaxy-wide revolt was just that. A dream. Only a handful of successes emerged from the wreckage. Chief among them was the liberation of Dak, the homeworld of the Mon Calamari in Legends. But the victory there had lasting consequences. Once freed, the Mon Calamari had fortified their territory. They laid out mines and they transformed their sector into a vital rebel bastion. Their shipyards would then go on to supply the Alliance. But despite this military disaster, the Operation Domino created a very surprising benefit. That was discontent simmering even in the Empire. Some of those Imperials were shocked by the violence that was unleashed on those rebellious worlds. Several Imperial officers, including high-ranking figures, they all just defected mid-campaign. They brought with them not just military expertise, but a new perspective that helped them reshape the broken remnants of their former campaign. But it's these veterans that will play a very key role. They would go on to form the Alliance Special Forces. They would operate behind enemy lines, and they were more equipped and better disciplined. In the end, while Operation Domino failed to topple the Empire, its consequences reshaped the rebellion itself. From its ashes rose a more hardened and strategically aware movement, one tempered by failure but strengthened through sacrifice. That's all I have for you. Hope it helped.